Sunset made this building look like it was on fire. Oh, oh my God, yeah, it did. Holy hell, and it looks like the flames are climbing out of it. Are you sure it's not on fire? The man operating the emergency exit in the Southwest Airlines safety pamphlet has a prosthetic leg. That's cool. It's like little things like that that are just like, yeah, no, that's just how he's like, you know? He had to go through this once before. That's why we keep him by the exit door. I was crossing the border to the US and somebody got their eggs confiscated by the Border Patrol. The price is climbing on those, dude. He's taking those home. I got $4 in silver certificates today as a tip. Oh, sorry. That's cool. But the way this was framed, I also thought you had only 4 fingers and it totally startled me for a second. Now, I don't know what the significance of a silver certificate, is, so I gotta figure that out real quick. So I had to Google it, and a silver certificate, it's an older part of the paper currency we trade now, and I guess you could redeem these for silver, which I think is dope. I'm trying to look at the actual image to get some interesting stuff about the bills. I don't think In God We Trust is on any of these. And yeah, okay, it says right there, in silver payable to the bearer, on demand. That is so neat. One other neat thing about these bills is the very top one, the serial number has 4 repeating 9s. I think that makes that one worth a little bit more money, if my understanding of how, you know, currency collectors and that world works. I'm so stupid. I looked it up and I didn't even scroll to the next image. The post collector kindly included some context for me here. I had to stare at it for a while, but in the top one in the middle top, it just says silver certificate. What does a typical US dollar say there? Any idea why silver certificate is significant? They say Federal Reserve note. Silver certificate is significant because it's from when the US was on the gold standard. Now you can't just trade a dollar bill for shiny metals anymore. And that is interesting. Old tree taken down and found filled with bricks. Oh, I hate it when that happens. My bubble gun has 69 holes. Very nice. I think it did 69 because for whatever particular reason, that was as many as could evenly fill on that, you know, wand, right? Looks good. Looks nice and symmetrical to me. Even if it's an odd number, it looks nice. Canadian stores still encouraging US boycott despite tariff postponement. Shop Canadian. Look for these symbols throughout the store to make it easier to shop Canadian. Product of Canada or made in Canada. Yeah, man, the whole tariff thing, I still don't really understand much about that, but it really seemed to have caused a rift with our trading partners. You know, you gotta love it. Beautiful cappuccino machine at an estate sale. That is an insane looking cappuccino machine. What are the details on that? Oh my God, that thing looks ancient. I can't even begin to describe how crazy that looks to me. So I had to zoom in close. This is being sold for like $2,000, right? And I looked up what model this is. The closest that it seems it could be is a Gaggia or Orione. I don't know. I'm gonna butcher that. I'm so sorry. It's an Italian mid-century 1970s espresso machine, which is so cool to me. And the house at this estate sale was like a multi-million-dollar home. That is so cool. I've never been to an estate sale, let alone one at a, you know, clearly an aristocrat's estate sale, but I would not be leaving empty-handed. I would have a mysterious cappuccino machine sized blueprint outline in my throat because I ate it to take it home, dog. Like, this thing is so cool. This would be leaving with me. The checklist of sins I had to fill out for confession. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. What do we got here? Preparations. Pray for the guidance of the Holy Spirit. Read and check the space provided in every sin committed for your guide in the actual confession. Approach the priest for confession to begin with. Father, absolve me from my sins. It's been days, weeks, months, or years since my last confession. These are my sins. Confess your sins following the guide you've checked. After confession, pray the act of contrition. Oh, okay, it's just a prayer. So we have the first commandment, sins against the virtue of faith, Sins against the virtue of hope, the virtue of love, sins against the virtue of religion, vain observances. This is so fascinating. What? Rituals related to planting, business, and fishing. What are the business sins? This is so insane to me. There's one for magic and sorcery. Magnetism? Magneto? Oh, that's... Spiritism. Wow. This is fascinating. I don't even know how to begin dissecting that. I don't even know where to start. You know what I mean? I can't imagine going to church and being presented a checklist of like, sign here. And there's some things like the magnetism thing's on there, but murder's not on there. It's just, I don't know. That's so fascinating. I'm trying to make sure, because some of that did confuse me, right? So I had to look, and it seems like the address at the top, I think this is like in the Philippines or something. So this is, maybe customs that are local to that, wherever that this sect is, I'm not religious, so I could be totally talking out of my ass. I don't know, but that is fascinating. My Chick-fil-A sandwich came deconstructed with the bun in a separate bag. Oh yeah, you gotta do it yourself. All right, you gotta pay extra if you want us to assemble it for you, but you gotta do it yourself nowadays. That's just the cost of labor is increasing. Our printer wouldn't copy a euro, but copied $1. That's also interesting. I wonder why that is. I don't know. Hold on, that's weird. Okay, so I Googled it, and I found the Reddit thread, and this is the reason why the euro didn't copy was because of something called the Urion constellation, which is just a pattern of symbols that are incorporated into the banknote to help imaging software detect the presence of such a document, right? So it's not just for money, it's for checks and other things. And when those symbols are spotted, the software can then block the user from reproducing the check or the dollar or whatever. So yeah, that's all it was. It's just, the euro had security that the dollar didn't. That's all. My husband and I had correlating fortune cookies messages. You will meet someone special in March. This March, you will make important decisions. What the hell's going on in March? I grind my teeth so hard at night that I'm wearing through my night guard. Oh, you can see it. Yeah, no, the wear and tear is starting to really be apparent. Hey, you gotta get a new one, dude. Get a tougher one made of metal or something. Fight back. Fight back! Spilled bottle of Tapatio hot sauce removed the finish from the floor. Oh, is it the acidity of the hot sauce? I'm surprised Tapatio did all that. Why? Why Tapatio specifically? What happened? Is it acidity? This ink cartridge warns against automatic firmware updates. Alert! Keep your cartridge working by disabling automatic firmware updates. That is so weird to me that happens. I can't explain it right away, but it really rubs me the wrong way that like printer ink and stuff is now subject to being faulty because of software. That's so stupid. Pair of trading cards I've signed by both Bruce and Caitlyn Jenner. That's pretty dope, getting both that way. That's sick. Father-in-law gave me a laptop from the 90s. Oh, it's a chunky boy. This is kind of sick, honestly. And so I'm assuming, right, the middle is how you move the cursor, right? The little like pad between the G and H, kind of like a ThinkPad. And then you got your mouse buttons at the bottom there. That's just, man, I wasn't alive for that time, so I wouldn't know, but I do think it's kind of sick that laptops has just been around since the 80s. That like we already were advancing so fast with technology that we could put computers in something. I don't know. I probably sound like super young saying that. I just think the way we advanced in tech is cool. Ordered 1 loofah. Walmart sent me 56. I mean, now you're never gonna run out, right? That's not bad. My grandma still has the Chairman Mao badge she used to wear. That is also pretty interesting. And I have never seen that before in my life. Why would she have to wear the badge? I randomly came across this mystery machine parked on the street. Are we talking Scooby-Doo? We are talking Scooby-Doo. Oh my goodness. And the paint job is so vibrant. This is a full mystery machine, dude. Look at the wheels and oh man. What would I give to chill out in the mystery machine for a while? 18th century condom. Is made, from sheep intestine for protection against sexually transmitted disease in the late 1700s. There is, was it effective? No idea. But the idea of wrapping sheep intestine around your, Your wiener. Oh no, that's kind of crazy. My friend made a deviled ostrich egg. Oh my God. It's massive. It's like a challenge food at that point. A pigeon approaching a statue of a pigeon in New York City. He's at the, it's at the meeting sector. This is his checkpoints where he saves. I made a necklace from my broken ankle plate. I have no idea what an ankle plate is. Is that like for surgery? I don't understand what the ankle plate is, but it's cool to repurpose stuff that's personal to you into jewelry. That's sick. My polydactyl cat with 2 extra toes on each of his front paws. Oh, what? Oh, he's just a guy with extra features. That's sick. Extra beans. The local bus system honored Rosa Parks on her birthday. This seat is reserved in honor of Rosa Parks. That's sick. Right in the front. What does it say in the little pamphlet? I'm curious. Hold on. Join Go Triangle has recognized Transit Equity Day. February 4th has been renamed Transit Equity Day on Rosa Parks. That's sick. I like that, and I like that it's reserved too. That's a direct, I think it's cool. I like it a lot. Sidewalk was lifted by roots, so the city shaved down the concrete. Oh, they got all that out of there, huh? My chicken breast matched the size and shape of my toast nearly exactly. Hey, that's what's up. Gonna have the perfect bite. The way the snow folded at the bottom of the slide when it slid down looks neat. Oh my God, yeah, it's like it's layering on top of itself like you turned on an ice cream machine, you know what I mean? It's just pillowing on top of itself. The effect on my goggles of daily swimming for 6 months. Top is before, yellow is after. Ooh, okay. Why is it getting yellow? Is it just the sun baking it? What's going on? It rained and it's only wet where my rear wiper wipes. Just that little bit. It wanted to take care of it for you. It worked out that way.